the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running.
What up, everybody? Thank y'all for the coffee, the cash apps. So many people showing love. It is the morning of my birthday. People sent enough cash app. I was able to get the good coffee this morning. Actually, my wife bought that for me this morning. But I did buy a breakfast burrito. I know it's odd, but that's what I really wanted. And no, I'm not wearing a hat today. Having a pretty good hair day. And you gotta bear with me, guys. It has been many years since I have had hair. So I've normally always have really short hair. Had to get my tools to work on Jangalang. So, and I like to prove to y'all occasionally that I'm not going bald. But anyway, I'm gonna get this steering column back apart because I did put something in wrong. Pretty easy fix, but I got to get that done. Put door speakers in the driver's side. My piece under my dash that holds my transmission controller and all that for the Jeep. So I get that back in. And then quickly, I'm going to try to vibraflex some of this and get the door panel on over here. And I really want to take this thing out and play it today. I was telling the wife earlier, I know it might sound a little odd to you guys, but what the heck? What do you... Guys, that dog, he is really like Satan reincarnated or something. That dog is evil. But I really want to hear this thing today. Brandon Zampi, Redbeard Rebase, he's actually got me a new track. Zach, DJ Dirty Bass, has got me a couple of new tracks. Somebody, I think DJ Curate even sent me a track that I ain't got to play in here yet. Anyway, I've already talked 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna get started on this shit, guys. So literally 10 minutes and this steering column is tight, guys. Now, we do have some issues in here. And the issue is for me turning my key forward before my ignition to come on, like dash lights and stuff work, I'm forward into where it would normally crank at. With the ignition in off position, my blinkers are working. That's not right. But I know what the issue is. And the issue is, I'll show you on this old column. Here we go. Now this thing goes in that hole. See that hole right there? This rod will go in it. If I can do this one-handed. And when you hear it click, when you turn the key, it clicks. Okay, so you can see them holes are oblonged. Now, that's to adjust for this rod, or this rod comes off of your crank thing here. Yeah, it's just a weird way it all works together, but so what I got to do is loosen the bolts on the column down underneath the dash that hold that and the high beam, low beam, and adjust it. It might sound pretty easy, but it's a bitch to get to. So, but that's my next venture, because like I said, I want to get this done and get the bottom half of my dash in. Because like that plug right there, yeah, that one. That's for my transmission controller. I have a whole bottom dash panel piece that goes under here. So right now, what I want to do is get that door panel on them sawhorses and get my paint and go ahead and start painting it with this shit again. And then get my door speakers in here and in that door. And I want to feel some wind today for my birthday. I know that's odd. That's what I told Deb earlier. I'm like, I want to feel some wind. That dog's such a beast. Insane as shit, but he's a beast. I kind of sleep better at night knowing that he's here to protect. But I got issues with him. Like, one, he loves to piss on wheels. So I always got to keep an eye on him when he's out, because he'll piss on a wheel with a quickness. Getting my door panel out of the black Jeep. And if you're wondering how old I am today, I'm like, I think 2,200 and like 40 some odd years old. But I was 49 when I got turned into a Highlander. And if you're a Highlander, we'll meet someday. That's gonna be funny for you guys that actually are old enough to know what the fuck a Highlander is. All right, I got to get this old column off of these sawhorses, get my door panel up here, and hit it with some paint. Got that done. Got her all back together. Tilt should work. There we go, baby. Tilt be working. The part of the alarm. Yeah, fucking issue. Yeah. There's some wiring. No big deal. I gotta put the carpet back, but I need to get my big ass in here to hook this up. That's my throttle. My hand throttle right here. So, right here. Terrible camera angle today, guys. So I'm gonna do that. I gotta get some clear coat on this. I just did a quick ass paint. You know, I don't get no shits. But I just did a quick ass paint on it. Got that marbling. Let's try to get out of the shot so you can see. There we go. Look at that. Shit comes out like spider webs. Woo. But that's actually ready for some clear. And yeah, I should be basing today. Not free basing, guys. Don't do drugs. Drugs bad. Drugs bad. Oh yeah. But I think it looks all right with the column painted that color. Really, I give no shits. As long as it's loud and windy, it's about all I'm concerned about today. At some point, I got to paint that door. At some point. But for today, I just want to get it back together and playing. Because really, this door needs a little welding on it. I got to take this out. But I need to weld some metal across here. And yeah, weld some metal in here to put that pin back. You can see where it broke everything around it. But other than that, guys, I don't get no shits. I just want to get this thing together. And I've been turning the key on, which is bad because I don't know. I did tape up my wires. Good thing, because you don't really want to tape up or be turning your key on if your wires aren't taped. And I've been turning it on. Yeah, the horn wires are taped too. Good deal. These I don't have to really worry about because they got an insulated connector on them, but you don't want them grounding out in the door. So everything looks good. I know I'm rambling. I just don't know if that's too much teal, you know? I mean, you got the black trim on there, but is it too much? Shit, I could have painted it black. I don't know. I'm not taking it back out and painting it though. But anyway, guys, I guess I need to hook up my throttle thing. But first, I'm gonna clear this so it'll start drying. It's in the sun and it's actually warming up really nice. I got all this back together. Man, they dirty. Need wiped out, but got it all hooked up and back in. I went ahead and stuck with the tilted horn. I'm gonna change over to all DS18 at some point. It looks kind of weird here, but if I ever get my JAL done, my buddy Zach broke his damn 3D printer again, so it'll probably be a little while. I mean, he just put it back together, and actually, he didn't even put it back together. He ordered the parts to fix it, broke it, trying to fix it, so we're held up a little bit on that, but anyway, I got this back together, and I'm still waiting on the clear. I touched it. It's touchable. But I'm trying to decide if I want to put, no, I don't want to put no Vibroflex on that door yet. I need to get that door welded up before I do anything to it. So I did vibraflex the inside of that bitch though. And I'm telling you, Bo, just them little pieces right there, I put 4 of them in there, and that's what vibraflex be doing. That shit's nasty, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. But I gotta put these back in. I went ahead and took all the tweeters in. All the tweeters rattle. Like you pick them up and shake them like that. And I don't think they're supposed to, but they do. This is my little mirror like that goes on that door. If you're a base head with a walled vehicle, you know exactly how important these are. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do some magic. Got all my shit hooked up. And like I told you guys, I did go through and hook that up. And boo, she be working down there, Bo. Look at that, she be working, Bo. Oh, there we go. Oh, even better. So, try to find some 2-way tape. Put this on while I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Because this has gone a lot quicker today than I thought it would. So, let me turn this around. Yeah. I'm getting shit done pretty quick. Wife helped me get the bottom part of my dash in. So, I guess after I get this door here done, I really need to clean the Jeep out. It needs vacuumed. I need to put my floor mats back in. I need to clean all this bullshit out of it. Then I'm gonna go play some music. I probably need to drill and tap this door over here. Well, drill and put a rivet nut cert in it. I'll show you for what the hell I'm talking about. Like, I got this, and this needs to go up there somewhere. So, yeah. But anyway, everything's back together, and there's Deb. Yeah, let's go catch some wind. That's what I've been missing, is the wind. Yeah, I brushed my hair, but it is what it is, guys. Got a boat. So we're here for Basehead Sunday. Nobody showed up yet. So we here. But in this boat, we got to put a system in this boat tomorrow. 4/8 on a little amp. They're kind of a pain in the butt to do because it's metal and you got to cut the holes for the speakers, but that's a whole nother topic. So, supposed to be meeting Nolan today to bring some amps for the black Jeep and some more fried rice goodies for people they're available now. Had to holler at Dustin here at Main Street Window Tinting in Loris. So, I gotta send this crap back with Nolan, Harmony bullshit. Supposed to bring some Bruce Lee and some fried rice today. He's got fried rice amplifiers too. Guys, I love how Nolan's taking it to the whole nother level. And what I mean by that is most people, you know that almost every sub out there is made in China. I know Sundown, like X and Under are all made in China, but you know, everything's pretty much made in China. But a lot of companies try to hide that shit. And Nolan's just like, hey, we developed a line of subwoofers. They're made in China, so let's just call them fried rice so you know they're Chinese. I love it. Dustin's just pulling in. So we're about to get this shit started. Showed up. That's the car we got to build. But he brought some more products. That's we'll start here. You can tell it's from China. You get some fucking fortune cookie, some duck sauce, some soy sauce. What the hell? A pair of chopsticks. You have dinner with this thing. And this thing's called the duck sauce. That is actually called the duck sauce. This is a pretty big amp. Ignore what the box says because these are samples. Let's see what we got in this one here. What the? Okay. Yeah. Now this one here is why you need them chopsticks and that soy sauce and duck sauce. This is the fried rice. It's labeled as a 4K. We don't even know. So what I have today is to make decisions on what to put in old Julian here. And this is where I think I'm going. Right here. What the hell? Another fortune cookie. Some soy sauce, chopsticks. I had Chinese food last night too for my birthday, so this shit would have came in handy. Oh, that's that Bruce Lee. That's that. I'm thinking that maybe it is. I don't know, guys. Fried rice subs on a fried rice amp, or Bruce Lee with the fried rice. I actually don't know. I got decisions to make today, but I guess when I decide, we're actually going to take one of these out of the wrapper all the way out of the box and check it out. These are, I'm getting ready to test them, guys. What Nolan's creating is an affordable line for everybody.
Yes, sir.
He's going to create an affordable line of products. And like I mentioned earlier, I love it because everybody's having their shit made in China. Everybody. And they're hiding it. They're trying to deny it or hide it or whatever. They just don't talk about it. And then there's Nolan is like, this shit's Chinese. We got to give it Chinese names. Duck sauce, fried rice, Bruce Lee.
We got a soy sauce.
Soy sauce. He's got a soy sauce coming. So
We got a Jangalang.
And he calls it Jangalang
Ninja.
because they can't say Jangalang. They can't pronounce the L.
We got 412s.
And if for everybody that's been interested in these fried rice subs,
I got more.
like these bad boys here, these 312s did a 40 on that 200 watt Jensen amp. So he's got four. We got 4 here for sale. And get a hold of Dustin, Main Street Window Tinting. They right there ready to go. I will let you know they are dual 2. Right now they're only coming in dual 2. We'll say an amp with them. But these are going to be priced amps accordingly. Like, that's what Nolan's doing. Trying to make it where you guys can get loud on a budget. And this is all budget equipment that he's building. So, yeah. Main Street Window Tinting in Lower South Carolina. If you're interested in we got it. Nolan is calling this a 2700.
That's what they claim. It's more than that.
Yeah, Nolan's calling this a 2700. Like, look at all this shit.
It's way more than that.
Oh, it's way more than 2700 watt amp.
You get your
Yeah.
money's worth.
So nice. Nolan chose to put the Bruce Lee in here. Gang. What I did here, even though it's got 1-out inputs, I ran 4 gauge in it just to make sure that it would handle 16 volt. And it just sit there nice and pretty. That bitch is strappable. It is strappable. Holy shit, it's strappable, Duck.
Shit.
The Bruce Lee is strappable.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And look, he's actually he's going overboard on these because you ain't got them cheap plastic knobs in there. And I know what you're going to say at first glance. It's a Team Pie. This is actually indeed not a Team Pie. He's been talking to Team Pie, but this is not made by Team Pie. It's a different Chinese company. Everything's gold on the end. And he's got this in his car running it.
Mm-hmm. Doing well.
Yep, he's got the fried rice in his car. It's gold also. He's spending a little extra money. And they all come with... We still got to open the subwoofer boxes and put you some fortune cookies in them for the customers. But that was the duck sauce you just saw the guts on, and it's rated at 2700. Oh, way bigger. Yeah, laughable at 27. I'm gonna try to put 2 of these in here. This that mother, that MF and Bruce Lee right here. And yeah, you can look at the orange board and caption and you can tell this is definitely not a Team Pie. Big capacitors there. Nice. I mean, I don't know everything I'm looking at in here, but I know enough to know that this shit's looking pretty good. I wonder what that is. That looks like a limiter.
Mm-hmm.
With that wire ran through it, you know, it like do a reading. I'm thinking
something for the protection circuit, dude.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's already been tested at a half, right?
Yeah,
he already.
All of them, yeah.
So far, Nolan has tested every one of these at a half in there, and they've all ran it. And we just tested the duck sauce in this one to make sure to go 16 volt. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to fit 2 of them.
1500 UF.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put 2 of them and that in here.
Those little guys are
So
70.
yeah, it's a challenge. I mean, here's the point we're at. This is really the only place I could have put this one. I could have slid this over to here and had them stacked one on top of each other, but we kind of cut it. So here, I'm really limited by this 4-channel RCA as to where I can put the VFL. Theoretically, it would look good over here, but it's a bitch getting back in there with that port and shit. So, and that's the limit of my speaker wires. So now we just got to get power wires and everything in here. And we got to see how badass Bruce Lee is. All right, so we got everything hooked up. Gains are set. That beard hair on there, that's good luck. Each of these amps would go like 105. But that's no load on it. 16 volt, you know. So what will they actually do? We don't know, but we're getting ready to find out. All we've played on it so far is we had the test tone to set gains. We gain matched them with the DD1 Plus. At least Dustin hooked this shit up here. Like, all nice. We got, yeah, we got to try some music now. That's where we're at. We got the gain adjustment tool here for my little mid and high amp because it ain't set up for all that. It ain't set up for all that bass. So we get ready to change. I said one of these that's labeled a 3K, but what did we get? 40 what?
4192.
4192. So we got 4200 out of one. And guys, I just put it on dyno power and played music. On a burp, they're gonna put out more power, but that was literally just playing music.
And at 15.6.
Yeah, and when we drop down to 15.6 from 16, they're pulling some good power, but they're making power. And Nolan said these are going to be priced right.
Yes, sir.
So anybody looking for cheap audio. Yeah, and we've been beating on them, and they haven't got hot. It's doing slight hair tricks with them. So, and I've been staying a couple clicks down. We set the gain at volume 30. And I've only been turning up to 28 playing music. So, the Bruce Lee's, I mean, he's kicking ass.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll run these for a little while. We'll probably test fried rice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dustin's getting ready to do a build with a couple of the duck sauce, see what they do. So, and from Nolan's testing, he said the duck sauce seemed like the stronger out of all of them, right?
Yeah, they say maybe the Bruce Lee and those would be about the same.
Yeah, so, but it's price to move, guys. So that's one thing I keep saying. He ain't playing around with it. I mean, he's making audio for budget. But the fried rice subs, I will say, like, dust cap a little warm. You know, did a little warm. We've been beating on them pretty hard, though. But they're not hot. I mean, you can put your hand on them. But yeah, so far, it's been a pretty good experience with them. I mean, I don't know how they're doing compared to that old Jensen. What I'm going to do probably is bring in my meter one day in the morning and pull over and just do a quick metering like I did with the Jensen amp and see what it does. I don't know. So Nolan just figured it up. We already got 4K out of one of these. So, and that's music. Well, almost 4,200. This is a $400 amp out the door. You want to pick one up? $400 out the door. The 12s that I have in here, you want to pick one up? $350 out the door. And I mean, look through my old videos on my Facebook, whatever on here. You can see the booty, the motor, everything. I mean, they're pretty beast.
These are strappable too.
Yes, and that's right. Another thing, I don't know if y'all realize that. This bitch got a master slave switch right there. So it is a half bridge amp. It's not full bridge. Right now, I'm running them at 0.67 each. But it did the 4,200. What was it rise to? 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5 and 42.
That was rising to 1.5. So, and we was getting over 3K at 2 ohm rise. So, I mean, guys, the price, you just can't beat it. Good price. You saw the gut shots in this video.
And probably if we've been real picky about settings, max.
So, oh yeah, and
We got a good 40.
when we set the gain on it, we did set the gain at
Let's go slow.
like 98-ish, and they were clean over 105.
Yep.
So we were using the DD1 Plus, set the gains and everything, because they don't have clip lights. Is the only thing that I would say is a downfall. But then again, you get the Tiffany RCAs, the metal pots for screwing. They do come with a little bass knob. There is your strapping RCA in. They come with outputs. I mean, 400, 400, 400. And you have Bruce Lee in your shit. Now, I know some people's going to be like, I'd rather have Sundown. But this is budget audio. This is for the guy that's got a family, you know, wife, kids, shitty job, that just wants some bass up in his shit. That's what this is for. Everybody can't afford that big high dollar stuff. And that's where Nolan's like, we're going to make shit for ordinary people that are on a budget. So, yeah, I don't know what we're doing next. We're still waiting on Bruce was supposed to come by so he'd chill that alt bracket. Billy never replied. Bastard. I miss Billy sometimes. And I was hair tricking a little bit in there. So, all right, guys. So, we're on our way to get something to eat, me and Deb. This system is doing great with the old fried rice subs and the Bruce Lee amps. So, I don't know what else to say, guys. Honestly, I'm impressed with it. And, you know, I'm Team DS18, but that's Jangalang. This is a budget build. And I know some people are like, yeah, you got 3 12s and 2 3Ks in there. It's budget equipment, so I think it still follows the guideline, you know? I probably am going to have to put a better alternator on here because this brand X alt just ain't wanting to keep up very good. I mean, I've never had good luck with anything brand X, except for their voltage regulators. I like their voltage regulators. If you run brand X and you have good luck with them, great. I'm never going to hate on anybody for Hammer Alert, for running anything other than, you know, for whatever reason. I don't care what you run. That's, as long as you're happy, it's golden. But this thing's doing great with this budget equipment. You know, it's what it's really all about. We all can't afford Sundown or Def Bunch or DC, you know. So a lot of times we have to look on more budget route of stuff, and that's where Nolan's doing really good for the industry. He's making more budget stuff that's pretty badass. So, well, I say making. He is picking and choosing parts, you know, that he gets out of the build houses. So I think it's great. But I'm gonna leave this in here for a while and see how it does. But so far, everybody's been impressed. I've kind of gave you a breakdown of where the pricing lays. I was wrong. These Bruce Lee 3Ks will be $420. That is not shipped, guys. That ain't shipping. But if you can swing by and pick it up, you ain't gotta pay shipping. Dustin's gonna try to get a UPS business account set up to save on shipping, because we're not gonna try to rob you guys on shipping. And right now, shipping is like stupid on everything. So if we can get some kind of business account set up to save money on shipping, that's just saving you money, because we're gonna charge you basically what it costs to ship it. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'm hungry. It's still rainy and nasty out, so that's Basehead Sunday. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoy yesterday's fixing a Jangalang and today in Julian. But peace out, guys, and as always, base on.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never